Hello again. Today we'll practice regular and irregular verbs in past simple. I know that we learned them before, but it's good to practice them again. Okay, probably you opened your books and there you have the grammar box which tells you how to use WH questions in past simple form. But it depends in questions. It depends if we need to know the subject or the object. So based on that, we make the question. If we want to know the subject, then we do not use the auxiliary verb do, does, or did. In this case, in past simple, did, if we want to know the subject. But if we are interested in object, then we need to use do, does, or did. So here we have an example with subject and object question. For example, John broke a window. If we are interested in subject, which is John, then we don't use the verb did in question. But if we are interested in object, which is window, then we use did with WH question. For example, what did John break? John broke a window. So we are interested in object, which is window. Who broke the window? So in this case, we are interested in subject, which is John. So we don't use did. Who broke the window? John broke the window. So in all cases, if we are interested in subject, we don't use the verb did in the question. But if we are interested in object, then we use did in the question. Here we have some verbs, regular and irregular ones, that we have learned before. And you are going to listen and to write the verb in present or in past. So depends which one is needed in the box. So listen to it and then try to put them in the past simple or present.
Unit 4, Students' Book, page 41, Exercise 7. Complete the table with the correct verb forms from the text in Exercise 1. Then listen and repeat.
Changed. Started. Supported. Wanted. Got. Gave. Knew. Met. Put. Sold. Won.
Okay. Now let's see, check if you did it right. So we have change, changed, start, started, support, supported, want, wanted, irregular ones, get, got, give, gave, know, knew, meet, met, put, put, sell, sold, and win, won. Let's move on. Here we have a few questions about YouTube band that we learned before. Let's try to make the questions about them and do the answers too, because we already have the answers that we did before we learned the text, we listened to it, we completed it before. So probably you have the text in front of you. Try to make the questions and the answers about them. Okay, let's see. So, the third one is, where did they meet? They met at school. 4, who played the bass in feedback? We know that their name before was feedback, then they changed it in U2. So it's Adam Clayton who played the bass. Number 5 is, when did they change their name to U2? They changed their name in 1978. And which album sold 25 million copies? the Joshua Tree sold 25 million copies. Here we have another band, which is 3 to Go. It's a pop band. What you're going to do there is you're going to make the questions and also use the correct past simple forms of the verbs. So you have there the bold words, which you are going to make questions and the answers. I will give you some time. Actually, we do have the answers. You have the answers underlined. So always, when the answer is underlined, you make the question for that answer. Okay, try to do it. Let's see. So the second one is, the answer is in 2003 when they were teenagers. So you made the question for this answers in 2003. So the question would be, when did they meet? The third one, the answers is, Sam won a music talent show in 2004. So the answer is Sam. So you make the question for Sam, for the subject. Who won a music talent show? Number 4 is, the answer is Tricia. You see, it's the subject. So we talked about subject-object questions before, and probably you remembered them. So the question is, who started the band? Tricia. Number 5, the answer is, they changed their name to 3 to Go in 2008. So the answer is in 2008. So the question would be, when did they change their name? And the last one is, their second album, Magic, sold 2 million copies. So you make the question for that answer. Which album sold 2 million copies? Their second album. Now for homework, you're going to pick a band or a favorite singer. It depends if you have a favorite band or a singer, and you're going to write the history of them. How did he, she start singing, and how did everything go in their music life? So try to find a favorite band that you have, or maybe a singer, that's your choice, and write down in your notebooks. You can use exercise 8 in the book to help you. So here are a few words how to start, and do it in your notebooks as a homework. Okay, this was today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and see you in the next video. Have a nice day.